What is happening in the background? What is the potential outcome? And what is this subject about? So, Spirit, for the viewer, maybe have a look at what is happening in the background for the viewer. That would be helpful for the viewer to know. What is happening in the background, please? We have got justice. And what is the potential outcome here, Spirit, please? For the viewer, what is going to be the potential outcome? All of these beautiful decks you can find linked in my bio under the title Tarot Stack. So let's see, what is the potential outcome? We have got the Two of Pentacles. And then let us have a look at what is this subject about? Spirit, for the viewer, maybe have a look and see what is this subject about. What is this subject about? What do we need to know? Who is this for? We have got death. We're actually going to start here with the death card as the core subject of this reading. And so this message is likely for someone who is experiencing a major transformation, an ending, or even a life transition. So someone who is going through a significant life shift. So for those that this is likely to resonate with, it could be someone who is ending a relationship, leaving a job, moving homes, or experiencing a very personal evolution. So you may really be at a crossroads right now, shedding an old version and stepping into something new. And you may be feeling the weight of this closure, a chapter in your life that is ending, whether you feel ready for it or not. If we take into account the other cards that I'm going to look a little more in depth with in a moment, but it could be suggesting that this person, who this again might resonate with, might be navigating karmic lessons, seeing consequences of past actions, or receiving justice for past choices. And it might be quite a scary time where you feel that things are slightly out of your control, but what is really happening is part of a divine balance. The Two of Pentacles is really showing that you may feel really unsure about this future, but let's break this down into these other groups. What is happening in the background with this Justice card? It is indicating that there is a higher order at play. You may not really be able to see everything yet, but things are being weighed, judged, and balanced. And this certainly could refer to karma playing out, a truth coming to light, or a decision that is being made behind the scenes. If you have been waiting for an outcome, especially when it comes to maybe legalities, then it is talking about fairness and accountability being key themes here. The message here really is what is meant to be will be. Truth and justice are unfolding, even if you cannot see the full picture yet. Let's have a look at the potential outcome here with this Two of Pentacles. Rather like the Justice card, the Two of Pentacles is showing that the outcome is going to be one of balance. It is suggesting that this outcome is going to require you to make certain decisions and maybe have a bit of adaptability there. There's going to be a decision between two paths. And what I really notice about this particular version of the Two of Pentacles is that we see this being and they are on top of a pedestal. So in making this decision, you are really going to have to put yourself on a pedestal and decide what is best for you. And initially that may sound really simple, but I bet there are many of us who often have not put ourselves first in making certain decisions. We can also see in the background that there is this mountain, and mountains to me always speak of obstacles or challenges. And we can see from where this being is standing, they're able to see things from a slightly different perspective. So I feel like there is going to be information that comes to you where you are able to see things from this vantage point and then follow through with what feels right for you. Let's pull one more card for each. So what is happening in the background? We have the Magician. We have so many major arcana within this reading. The potential outcome. We have the Page of Swords. And what is this subject about? Aha, look, the Two of Pentacles. We have already seen this card here. How interesting. So what I'm really feeling about this particular subject is that you are being faced with certain challenges, with certain new beginnings, and maybe you are uncertain of how to proceed forward. And they feel like quite challenging decisions. They're talking about should I, shouldn't I, do I, don't I? But what is so interesting here is that in the behind the scenes card, we have the Magician card. This is saying that what is coming for you is something that you have manifested for yourself coming into fruition. Whether that's talking about leaving an old relationship and moving into a new relationship that feels really aligned to you, or whether it is talking about a physical location move. And I really love the illustration on this particular Magician's card where it appears that there are 4 arms, giving this illusion that things are speeding up for you. So these changes and these decisions are coming in relatively quickly, and it is now up to you to decide which path you want to take. Now, I can't even tell you how many times people have manifested their dream reality, and then when it comes in, they're actually scared of it. Because it is requiring you to then take the actual steps towards it. Taking the steps from where you are to where you want to be. And I know that that can be the case because I myself have been guilty of this. But look, can you see that the Magician has all of the tools that they need? They have all of the elements around them, the cups, the wands, the pentacle, the sword. There is literally magic happening behind the scenes for you. 911 on my phone as I say this. And do you want to know what 911 symbolizes? It means that reality is running a diagnostic. It means that things are currently being evaluated, recalibrated, or adjusted before moving forward. Letting you know that there are unseen forces that are assessing and balancing circumstances. Interesting, because we have these 2 cards that speak of balance, as did the Justice card. So there is balance that is coming into play here. And this may be a moment for you to pause before reality does move forward. There's this decision, and you get to choose whether you take that path that you have manifested for yourself or whether you no longer feel aligned to it. At this moment, reality isn't denying you. It is making sure, absolute sure, that everything is in place for the best possible version of your outcome, and it's saying to trust the process. And I had said earlier that I feel that there is going to be more clarity that comes to you over the next little while. And here we have the Page of Swords suggesting exactly the same thing. If the Page of Swords appears as a potential outcome, it is really suggesting that this situation will lead to a new understanding, and it is suggesting curiosity and the pursuit of truth. So this is giving you an opportunity to really ask the right questions and navigate forward with newfound wisdom. Now, as I always say, this is a collective reading and therefore will not resonate with everyone. If you would like your own private reading, you can go to the link in my bio and you will find a number of readings available, including a same-day reading that will be returned to you within 24 hours. I also offer Zoom readings, and I currently have a special on March forecast readings. For those of you that have ever been curious about learning tarot, I also offer a couple of courses, the beginners and intermediate.